Hey, peace to the tribe. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Daily HYPO. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to kick this thing off. We got the opening US session in about 25 minutes. So we're going to do some pre-analysis for the next 25 minutes and make sure that we all on the same page, okay? Welcome, welcome in, everybody. Do me a favor, type unlock if you can hear me. Hey, peace to the tribe. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Daily HYPO. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to kick this thing off. We got the opening US session in about 25 minutes. So we're going to do some pre-analysis for the next 25 minutes and make sure that we all on the same page, okay? Welcome, welcome in, everybody. Okay, cool, cool. So I'm about to, let me turn on my camera, turn on some lights. Okay, and also, yeah, I'm so like, I'm so passionate about this. I'm supposed to be in my bed resting. I came up with a little head cold yesterday, but I worked hard to fight this off. So I feel a little better today. As long as my headache don't kick in, I'm good. Because yesterday got a crazy like little headache or migraine or something like that. So I said, man, as long as that don't kick in and I don't feel that in the morning, I'll be good. So here we are. Here we are. Let's go ahead and get to it. Only thing I'm about to do right now is make me some tea. So, like I said, in 5 minutes, we're gonna start. Do me a favor, real quick. Let me know where you coming from, what experience you have. I want to know who's in the building. If you're a member, type member. And if you're a member, I want to know where you are at in day trading school, first grade, second grade, third grade, or maybe you graduated. So let me know that below. And then also, if you have no trading experience, you're not a member yet, let me know that. If you've been trading for a while, you're just trying to get the profitability, let me know that. Just put me on. I want to know who we talking to today. I'm not gonna hold back. This is free for members and non-members today, and just want to give y'all some preview into what we do at Unlock Academy with these daily hypo sessions. We're bringing them back. We're bringing them back with a vengeance. So I'm super excited. I've been doing these sessions with just a couple people over the last few weeks. And I said, yeah, it's time for the tribe to get back up in the morning, get up and on it. Okay. Nostalgic high school almost finished. All right, bet. CJ a beginner. Cool. All right, don't be shy, y'all. Don't be shy. All right, let me share this link out with the rest of the tribe too. Make sure everybody on here. Money is the root of all evil. Dirt, I mean, smirk, foolish people. Oh, yeah, the market was crashing yesterday. What a U.S. dollar was. U.S. dollar was crashing all yesterday, even all last night. I didn't catch the moves last night, but yesterday morning was a feast. Eyes my windows. This market right here is consolidating right now. Be right back. Ooh, we okay. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Woo. Yo, check this out right here, y'all. So as I get into my morning tea, the word of the day, you know how the Asian companies like to add like fortune cookies, they add little messages in those, and this tea I get, it's called yogi tea. Some of y'all might have heard of it, but they put little messages on the tea bags too. So it says, celebrate your successes and failures. Both require great courage. Mm. And that's very fitting for trading, for day trading for sure, because you're gonna win, you're gonna lose. I know it's hard to celebrate your losses, and that sounds kind of contradictory, but you usually celebrate when you figure out why you lost. Okay, so when you make a bad mistake, a bad decision, you don't follow your rules, and then you know that's why you lost, you feel way better, especially if the market goes where you knew it was going to go. If you would have just followed your rules. So I really, really think that that's the move right there, is to celebrate them. Always focus on what you could have done better. Okay. Even when you win. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get this thing started, y'all. So the markets I like to really look at during this time of day is anything that's based off of the US dollar. So let me see. I think I got me a little watch list for the US session. Yeah, here we go. So if you look over here to the right of my screen, these are some of the pairs I like to focus on. Can I separate this? Oh yeah, the section. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I got my I'm gonna call it my extras, and then I also got my oops, sheesh, and then I also got my favorites. Here we go. And I'm gonna spell favorite right. Okay, I'm gonna do it right. So here we go. I'm gonna put my favorites up here. So I really like to look at the DXY. This right here is pretty much the dollar index. It represents overall just how the US dollar is performing. Is it going up? Is it going down? Like, what does it look like overall? So if you look at it over the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days, right? These blue what do you call them? Vertical lines that you see, these blue vertical lines here, here, and here, they represent days. Okay. So from this vertical line to this vertical line represented November 16th. From here represented November 16th, 17th. And then this next section represent the 18th. Well, actually, no, we had the weekend. Saturday was closed. So this is the 20th. And then right now we on the 21st, right? Cool. Yep. So if you look over the last 1, 2, 3 days, it's really been going down. And that means the dollar is getting weaker for whatever reason. We could talk about that as we get into our analysis, but it's definitely looking really low. I think we hit like a 2 month low. It hasn't been as low or since August 30th. Wow. Okay. So looking really, really low right now. Now, last time it was here, look what happened. It bounced up. Okay. Last time it was here, it bounced up and went all the way back up to this high. So are we going to see the same thing again? It's at that time. We'll get to it. So that's why I like the dollar index. It just gives you an overall look of how the US dollar is going. So now when y'all go look at the USD/JPY, okay, the USD/JPY, this is the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. It lets me see the same thing. The USD/JPY is going down because the US dollar is getting weaker. The Japanese yen is getting stronger compared to the US dollar. Okay. So that's why this market looks very, very similar to the DXY market. Okay. They look very similar. So this is just a little tip for you, a real good jewel, is you can study the DXY to help you figure out how to trade other US based pairs. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Type unlock for me below. I want to make sure we're on the same page. I know it's early too, y'all, but I want some real good participation. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. So then we got the US 30. The US 30 represents the like 30 of the top companies in the US. So when people, this is usually how it works. When people are taking their money out of the US dollar, they're putting it into the stock market or into the metals like gold and silver and oil, things like that. So look at this. This market has been going up. Okay, this market has been going up. So the stock market has been performing pretty well over the past 2-3 weeks. Okay. NAS 100 is pretty much the same thing, but instead of 30, it represents 100 companies, same thing. So the US market is performing pretty well. Gold, check that out. Over the past over the last week, I would say, yeah, it's been going up. Okay. AUD USD is not one of my favorites, so I'm gonna put this down here with the extras. So I also like to look at the Aussie dollar, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar, SPX, which represents the top 500 companies, British pound versus US dollar, the euro versus US dollar, and then I got an extra US 30, which I don't need down here. Cool. So yeah, these are my extras. So I only look at these sometime, but these are the ones I really like to look at right here. Okay. All right, cool. So if you're looking at something today, or if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. And I want to help guide you. If you got anything you want me to pull up, any charts you want me to check out, you can go ahead and share those. I'll check them out for you. Okay. And we can do some analysis. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with doing some analysis for the USDJPY. Ooh, wait, that came all the way back down. Look at that. Sheesh. So let me clean this up a little bit. That trend line got smashed. What day was that? Friday. Oh, yeah, I stayed out the way on Friday too. So here's an example of what I mean by stay consistent. So yesterday, I seen the market going up. I thought it was making a W pattern. Okay. Looked like the market was going to like really skyrocket. So it went down, up, down. I thought it was going to shoot all the way up. It didn't make it up here. Instead, it started crashing down. So what I did was instead of, crying about that loss, I got back in around here and just rode this market all the way down. It really crashed down for me for the rest of the day. It was beautiful. Okay. So that's something that you can do as well. Like catch those as the market starts to fall. If it's over, you didn't catch the buy, that doesn't mean it's over. Okay. The buy run might be over, but you can still come on down. So let me see where we at now. And also let me see what T.Bot is saying. We get any signals lately? Ethereum. Bitcoin. US 30. Okay, let's see what US 30 is doing. We got a buy signal for US 30. But before we get there, let me check my news website, see what the news is looking like today. So the Canadian dollar, 830, the CPI data came out. This stands for the Consumer Price Index, seeing what the pretty much inflation is looking like in Canada. And it looks like month over month it stayed the same, stayed the same. So it's looking like nothing really happened with the CPI for Canada. No changes, no big changes in that. So it might not affect the US market that much. So if you look right here, it looks like we got a lot of consolidation happening. A lot of consolidation. The market is looking like it's in a nice little trap. Okay. Anything else coming out today at 2 o'clock? Oh yeah, 2 o'clock. We got some big news coming out. The Federal Reserve is going to be talking. Okay. Whenever they talk, when the chairman talks or somebody from that committee talk, or they have a meeting or something like that, then that can of course affect the market. So about 2 o'clock, we want to make sure that we out the way, so that way we don't get too badly affected by the wild news, the wild volatility that may come from here. Hmm. Same thing with the US dollar, a lot of consolidation happening right now. Hmm. Gold is moving though, so let's check out gold. Hmm. Wow. So the last three T.Bot signals would have been winners for gold. If you look over here, T.Bot said get in around this area. That would have been a good win. Same thing right here. This would have been a nice quick win within like 20, 30 minutes. And then we just missed one right here early. This was early this morning, 4:30 this morning. We had another one. Just missed that one. So this market is probably about to come down for a little bit. Let me see where the ceilings is. Okay, yeah. So back on October 29th or Friday, actually Friday, it came up this high and dropped down, came back up this high again on the 31st and dropped down. And here we are again around the third, dropped all the way down. And now we finally back in that same area. So this is definitely looking like a strong resistance area. Seen one of the members this morning, I think it was Magic, was asking about gold. Anyone else trading gold today? I think it's going to go down to the 1 hour imbalance from Monday. I got my imbalances and liquidity marked. I'm just waiting to see what it does at 9 a.m. If it does go down and gets the low liquidity of the day, then imbalance from the hour time from yesterday that it made trade. Okay, let me see the hour he's talking about. Oh yeah, it went down here yesterday. Okay, so it's okay. Here it is. I'm looking for his 1 hour. It's way down here, around 1984. It's pushing right now. It's about almost 9:30, about 4 more minutes. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go down to the 5 minute time frame. See if we can get some rejection up here. This is definitely where it's been rejecting that in the past. And Coach J Bar said, make sure you see good signs of dropping before jumping into any sales. See, nostalgia. So we stay away from trading at that time. Doesn't go. Oh, you mean around when? When you talking about? What time? I'm sorry, I missed what you said. Yeah, personally, I like to wait until the 9:30 bell. Excuse me, 9:30 bell. Just give it a second because sometimes it just gets a little crazy right around 9:30. So I like to wait for it to um, let all of the big moves get in and out. Because sometimes, like some people who, let's say, like a hedge fund, right at 9:30, they may put an order in or close an order from yesterday or something like that. Usually, that's what happens. They might like close an order, and that just makes the market do something big, crazy, real quick. But that just was like one or two big orders. That's it. Not like the whole market feels like they need to sell. It's just that one person might have, or not one person, but that one company might feel like, okay, I'm taking my profits, I'm good, and they're getting out the way. This was a perfect W, man. T.Bot, thank you. This would have been good. I missed this though. All right, 1 minute until the bell opens. It's pushing though, man. It's really pushing up heavy. All right, they go to 9:30. If you look down here at the bottom of my screen, oh, it went away. Man, where did it go? Here we go. Gold trades above $2,000 as the dollar weakens again ahead of the Fed minutes. So once again, the Fed minutes, FOMC meeting, those minutes will be coming out at 2 o'clock. So a lot of people may just be sitting on their hands waiting to see what comes from this. Ooh, we is still pushing up. There we go. See how high it's gonna go. Let's see the exact high. Yeah, the exact high is right up here at 2009. Right now we at 2003. US 30 consolidating, USD JPY consolidating, NAS 100. Ooh, that's moving. Oh yeah, so at 2 p.m. Yeah. 2 p.m. you want to don't be in the market right at 2 p.m. Wait to see what comes from it, see if it's positive or negative news, and then you can look for some setups right after that. Okay. Let's see where my boy Rex at. See if he's looking at NAS 100. This is his pair right here. Look like it's about to go for another bull run. All right, so I like this right here. I might take this signal. Just looking for a little bit more support. Looking for a little bit more support. T.Bot is telling us to look for the buy. Wall Street set to retreat ahead of NVIDIA results and Fed minutes. What's going on with NVIDIA? Let me see what I'm missing with NVIDIA. The NVIDIA due to report third quarter results after market close. The chip designer is expected to deliver yet another strong revenue forecast, but the focus will be on the impact of widening U.S. curbs on sales of its high-end chips to China. Shares of NVIDIA inched 0.4% lower in pre-market trading, while other mega cap stocks were mixed. The market is digesting a big move yesterday. Before the quarterly report, minutes of the Fed's November's meetings are likely to offer more cues on the monetary policy path after evidence of easing consumer and producer prices boosted expectations that U.S. interest rates have peaked. The minutes are due to be released at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, so U.S. interest rates have peaked, meaning that the Federal Reserve won't be increasing interest rates, which means it won't make sense to put your dollars into US based like bills, like treasury bills and bonds and things like that, which means it's probably more advantageous to put your money into other things like gold or stocks or something like that. Traders have fully priced in the probability that the Fed will hold interest rates steady in December, with 28% betting on the likelihood that the central bank will deliver a rate cut as soon as March. So priced in, meaning that if you look at the price on the stock chart, it already looks like it's already priced in. So let's go over here and check that out. So that's why we're seeing US 30 and NAS 100 go up so much, because they're already expecting this to continue to shoot up. So kind of like looking for buys. We should be looking for more buys in these areas because we're expecting when those minutes to come out that the Federal Reserve is going to say we're not going to raise interest rates anymore. So right now it's just about finding a good area to buy, looking for a good area to buy, but it may be a slow day. That's for sure. It may be a slower day until 2 o'clock. But what I may look for is just when I feel like it's hitting a low that it shouldn't hit, like if it goes too low, put in a buy and then just like wait for it to go up around 2 o'clock. That's more of a swing trading strategy. So we could check that out, look into it. Let's see what happens. But we're looking for somewhere where the market starts to find like some cushion. Okay. Looking like some cushion right around here right now, as we see. Yesterday it was in that same area. So I like that right there. Let's check that out. You see, yesterday it found this like area of consolidation. It didn't drop here. Instead, it shot up. So here we are back in that area again. So this might be the good buy zone area, which is good because T.Bot is giving us a signal right around here as well. So yeah, this may be one of those buy and hold situations. But I would like to see a bigger stop loss. Let me see if the market, we just put it way down here. Ooh, I'm going to see what that looks like. Let's see how high it's been when the last time it was this high. Oh, we're right at the ceiling from July. Wow. Wow, it hasn't been this high in a while. Check the daily out. Hmm. Oh, 2014. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, sheesh. Okay, there we go. So, November 24th, 2021. Wow. Yeah, maybe that time again. See what it do. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm giving it another 15, 20 minutes to see if something pops off. If not, we know what today is. It's one of those days. We're gonna be waiting for news until 2 o'clock. So we'll see. Okay, yep, it's going lower. Let's see. I would love to see it come down here and bounce around this area. That way we can catch something down here. That would be great. Let me see what this news is all about. Crowding risk hits record high as hedge funds double down on magnificent seven bet. Key points: U.S. equity index futures dip, NASDAQ 100 off about 0.5%. Euro stocks, 600 index off. Daily crude dip. Bitcoin declines. US 10 Treasury yield flat at 4.4. Yeah. I want to know what the Magnificent Seven is. Alphabet, which is Google, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Tesla. Let's look at Alphabet stock. For the past 5 days, it's been looking strong, looking healthy. Cool. Tesla stock also looking pretty healthy. Okay. Yeah, so it look like we in for a big push on the stocks. We just gotta wait till 2 o'clock and see what really happens. But this may drop for a little bit longer. Might try to get a little scalp trade in. Scalp is when you kind of jump in for a quick trade, get in, get out. Mm. 15,980. So yeah, I'm gonna look into doing a little short trade just for fun. Fifteen eight 41. Bunch of consolidation. Okay, Rex, you made it in. Dope, dope. Okay, bro. Let me know how you feeling about it. Gold still going. Yep, gold still going up. Gold is pushing. Sheesh. So gold is moving. Everything else is kind of consolidating right now. I think people putting their money in gold because it's a safe haven right now. They like, we don't know what's going to happen at 2 o'clock. So let's throw our money in gold. Okay, nostalgic said I should have stayed in gold. Oh yeah. So when you said you got kicked out of that gold trade, where was your stop loss at? Like where did you enter at and where did you get kicked out at? Because yeah, gold has been going up all morning. Did you just have too tight of a stop loss? Man, we ain't seen a gold candle in an hour. Sheesh. We got one little red candle right here. But still, the last 45 minutes, 50 minutes, we ain't see one red candle. It's getting close to that high. It's bouncy. Yeah, it's gonna consolidate right here. This might be a good sign. This might be where we start looking for our buys at. Yeah, Rex, we was talking about the market consolidating until 2 o'clock when the Federal Reserve releases its minutes about what it's going to do with interest rates and stuff like that. So we're getting a lot of consolidation until then. Also, NVIDIA. If nobody knows what NVIDIA. If somebody doesn't know what NVIDIA is, it's a pretty much a computer chip company, one of the best ones out there, and they got some other stuff too. They got a lot of AI stuff they've been working on too. But yeah, they really, really useful when it comes to like people like honestly, a lot of AI companies use NVIDIA's chip to run like some of these real complex AI models. So they're a really important company in the space right now. Um, and then we got the drama with OpenAI. Videos on. Okay. Let's see what the latest is with OpenAI too. OpenAI, Sam Altman. I don't know if y'all heard, but he got fired on like Friday. That took the market into a crazy little um bearish run. Yeah, so when they let him go, there was a lot of people upset about it at the company who was like pretty much if he leaves, I want to leave too. Microsoft came in and said, you know what, we'll hire you for a special AI team because OpenAI and Microsoft are really tight partners. I think Microsoft for giving them over $100 million already. Um, so yeah, they pretty much like, hey, look, if you having issues over here, we still need you on our team. Come over here. Don't be trying to go over to Google or Amazon or nothing like that. We need you right over here. So your stop loss was at 1996 and entered at 2000. Let me check that out. What the heck is this doing? Oh, entered at 2000. Oh, maybe here. Oh, you enter right here. It came down. Ah, man. So it was a little pullback. It was a little pullback. So pretty much got in right here. Market came down, knocked you out right here, and then go back up. So what made you set your stop loss at 1996? That's the question I got for you. I always tell people stop losses are very, very important, very key. Got to know why you putting it at a certain place. Low bone crushing is nothing. I come up with something. Hey, we got one red candle for gold. Let's see what happens. Nothing else is moving. Oh man. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, y'all, this is not cool. Okay, so Nostalgic said he got out at 1996 because it was moving pretty volatile and didn't want to lose too much. So I'm assuming you probably was on a 1 minute time frame because that looks like a bigger move. But if you look at the 5 minute or the 15 minute, it wasn't that bad of a move. It only one red candle. But once again, so this let it be a lesson to you. Just have a stop loss area in mind. Don't get into the trade and say, um, if this, if it starts looking crazy, I'm getting out. Like prepare yourself for the turbulence. It's like getting on a plane. If you get on a plane and you just say, if it starts to shake, I'm jumping out. I'm about to use my parachute and getting right out the way. Like, no, don't do that. You don't do that, right? You expect it to shake a little bit. You expect some turbulence. You know what's going to happen. Same thing with trading. Expect it. That way, a little bit of turbulence is healthy. It's normal, so don't overthink it so quick. And then once again, if you were right, now you trick yourself out of your own position. Okay. Yeah, if you got a tight stop loss, so you say you want some insights on that. So my insight on that is if you do have a tight stop loss and you get taken out pretty quick, what you need to do is you need to be prepared to jump right back in. Also, don't risk too much on that trade. Don't risk too much on a trade where it's a tight stop loss, because the way you got to trade that strategy is you need to be able to jump right back in if you lose. So if you lost right here, you got in, and as soon as you got in, it went back down and took you out, right? You need to be prepared to jump right back in again. Another tight stop loss, but this time you win. You don't want to lose too much on this one trade to the point to where now you're scared to jump in again because you already lost too much for the day. Okay. So don't risk too much if you're going to have a tight stop loss. And also don't be afraid to jump back in if you see it going into the direction you thought it was going to go. Okay. We had a little trend line building right here, looking like it's finally coming to an end. Let's see. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. And after this, I want to just put in a demo trade for something. I just want to do something. But this is just a lesson in patience and not forcing anything. So I'm gonna be a good coach and not force anything. Because it's looking like this one of those days where the news is gonna make all the difference. The news is gonna make all the difference. I think gold is just gonna shoot all the way up. Once those minutes come out, NAS 100 gonna shoot up. US 30 gonna shoot up. USD JPY is probably gonna crash. Okay. Let me real quick too. I want to show y'all. So in January, we're gonna kick off a funded trader cohort. So we're gonna help our people go ahead and get funded. Okay, so we're gonna be doing these challenges together for the members. So this is the last week to sign up for the Explore Pro membership, which gets you access to this cohort for free. So we'll walk through, we'll help you get a $10,000 account, 25,000, 50,000, 100, or $200,000 account. Okay. So if you're interested in that program, let me know below. Okay. So a funded challenge is pretty much when we work with these prop firms. They give us a test. We pass the test. If we pass it, then they give us the real money. Okay. The test consists of growing your account by 10% in phase one or step one. And then step two, you have to grow it by 5%. So they just want to know if you can really grow this money. If you can grow the money on a fake account, they'll give you the money in a real account. So we're looking for traders to join in on this cohort. It's going to be about 4 months. Within that 4 months, you should be able to be funded. By the end of those 4 months, we'll teach you everything from technical analysis, like how to read the charts, how to read the news, how to read the signals from T.Bot, how to risk management, which is really key because when it comes to trading with these prop firms, they want to make sure that you know how to manage the risk and you don't lose too much in one day. Okay. So it's gonna be real good, real interactive, and we starting that once again in January. So if you're interested in that, type unlock below. Also, you can send me an email to get more details and get signed up. Let me see. I'll drop my email below in the chat. But yeah, type unlock below if you're definitely interested, so I could know who. And yeah, we already got couple. Let me see. I think like 150 people signed up for the cohort. So I'm excited to help those people get funded. It's gonna be real dope. Okay, cool. Yes, yes, Dolores, I'm excited for you. Thank you again for joining in. What's your schedule like, Dolores? Do you work during the day or at night or you retired? What's your schedule like? Okay, cool. Come on, go. You work from home? Oh, nice. Dope. Okay. What industry you in? As 100, still consolidating. Be careful. Giving a whole bunch of nothing. We should have checked out the USD CAD after that news, even though it was flat news. So, nah, honestly, nah, never mind. Never mind. That news was real flat. That looks good though. Oh yeah, yeah. So oh yeah, QA analyst. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, you multitasking. Okay, cool. Well, guess what? You know what? If you can multitask, so can I. Because honestly, let me see. If you still listening, because I know a lot of people be getting up and walking away from their computer. Real quick, it's just a real quick check-in, real quick. If you still listening, you can still hear me. Type unlock in the chat so I can know who's still here. I know some people. I already know that work from home life is serious. People been and jumped on team meetings. People have been and took a nap, cooking breakfast. Okay, so how many we got? Unlock, 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 unlock. Okay, thanks for Kay. All right, cool. Okay, we still got a few people listening in. I'm just really honestly, y'all, I'm not a fan of staring at charts. I'm not like that's why I built T.Bot was so I don't have to stare at charts. Um, and right now, T.Bot is not giving signals for any of my pairs, which lets me know they all in like a consolidation phase right now, waiting for this news to come out. Gold is hitting this exhaustion point. It's finally getting to that area where it's going to probably start to retreat a little bit. So it's probably just going to consolidate for the rest of the day. I guarantee we see sometime soon, maybe in the next 15, 20, 30 minutes, some kind of like a spike up maybe just to fake some people out, trick people, make them think it's gonna go down. And then around 2 o'clock when that news comes is when that big explosion is probably gonna come. So yeah, be careful. A lot of manipulation, trickiness around this time is what we probably gonna see. Do you think it'll shoot up back after two? Yeah, right now that's what it's predicted to do. A lot of market participants and analysts think that's what's going to happen. Um, some even think that it's already baked in, so that means like people are already buying um, stocks or gold because they think that they're going to go up. So a lot of it is already baked in, but that doesn't mean so it's probably still going to go up more for sure. But yeah, getting in like where you got in was a good point. If you could have got in, stayed in right there, put your stop loss somewhere like down here in this area, that would have been great. See what Nas is doing. Yeah, Nas is still consolidating. Be careful over here. Same thing. I hope it just sits around here. That way, around 2 o'clock, we can catch that big move towards the top. Okay, NAS 100 got a little movement. What time is it? 10:30. The sellers are coming in the market a little bit. Here, more news just came out. U.S. stocks await FOMC minutes. Again, gold marches ahead of the beat of a weaker U.S. dollar. Yep. All right, cool. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. At about 2 o'clock, I don't know if y'all gonna be free. I'm gonna go live again about 1:55. Actually, matter of fact, before I get to front end, let me make sure I'm good. Let me check my schedule. I'll be having a lot going on. So at 2 o'clock, I got a call. But yeah, if I got what I'm gonna try to do is, like I said, about 1:50, 1:55, I'll go live, and then let's see how the market reacts. I'll stay on for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then jump back off because I do got a call at 2 o'clock. So just want to check and see how it does and look at it together so we can see some real activity, see how it played out. But how that move plays out at 2 o'clock will determine what the rest of the moves will look like for the day, but also for the week, which is really just tomorrow, honestly, because Thursday is Thanksgiving. So yeah, we won't see much activity that day. Friday's Black Friday, a little bit trickier. So be a slower week in the markets, a little bit more volatility, but it will still set the stage for what we're going to see for top of next week too. All right. So yeah, I'll tap in with y'all a little bit later on the day, hopefully. And if not, tomorrow morning for sure. We're going to do this same thing and should be a little bit sweeter for us. Let me see what news is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Some 10 a.m. news and also some 8:30 unemployment claim news. So yeah, we should get a lot of activity tomorrow. That should be good. Okay. So yeah, appreciate y'all tapping in. All the questions. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, cool. And yeah, we'll do this again later. And if not later, definitely tomorrow morning. Peace, everybody. Unlock.